Praise God and happy afternoon from the Joneses. Hit the like and subscribe button. Don't forget, you got a really cool view right here. I'm going to show you this over here. The video thing that I put in the description, let's see here. All right, you got that. We're at a place called Gooseneck. Babe, would you say it was a gooseneck's journey to get over here?
Yeah.
It was a goosey through the woods. This is the current river. Flowing pretty good right here. Let me zoom in on that tree. And that's pretty wide and beautiful. Look at that's all spring fed. Look at that view. Beautiful. We're gonna go over. We got the old Ranger danger. Hey, we're Ranger.
Anywhere you want to.
Anyway, pretty much. Anyway, there's a campsite back here at the back. There's a bathroom up there and some more campsites and some access to the stairs. So before we go down the steps, we're going to go over here and check this out. We did not warp through time. We drove the car over here. I love pausing the video and doing that. Anyway, campsites, and they got water. And I'm pretty sure these aren't on right now. But in an emergency, I'm always looking for emergencies. You could, because here's the water, and there's a little deal down in there, a disclaimer if you had to, survival situation only. You could get water there if you needed, but why not just get a bucket and go dip it? But anyway, you got the bathrooms over there. Pretty cool campsites. This one's got two things here. What's that? Please help restore the stream bank. Let's see what that says. Restoration in progress. Foot traffic destroys. They don't want you walking up on the crazy the stuff over there. But anyway, there's so many crazy floods. I highly doubt. Anyway, we'll see. But anyway, they got a grill here, a couple picnic tables, and we'll see what this brings us to over here. The floods had come through here and done a lot of crazy. And I don't know what this one is like down here, but it looks like, we'll see. There's a boat ramp. I'll probably take the wife over by the boat ramp over there because it looked like easier. The main stream looks to be, I'm guessing, I don't know if there's an inlet that comes in around that way, but I don't know if this is slackwater that goes back to the boat ramp. But I thought we could get down. And you could swim in here anywheres. But that river has surely done some damage. But that's some deep stuff out there, man. Spring water. I wish I would have rather could got out over yonder on that side, but we're going to scout around and see if there's another spot to get down to the creek. And saw blue heron flying out there. Just a real pretty area, and definitely plenty. I mean, you got to be watching out for logs and stuff if you're going to go swimming out there. Make sure you got your PDF on if you're not an excellent swimmer. If you're a kid, disclaimer, because you never know. I'll tell you a quick story. I went to a spot somewhere in Missouri. That was about probably about 4.5 years now ago. Somewhere over toward Wapapello, but I had a kayak spot, and there was a little slough where the creek came back, and my kayak, I pushed it down the hill, and the bottom being slick, I didn't even think about it, and it took off sliding real quick and hit the water, and I didn't have my vest on, and I dropped my vest and my phone and everything real quick and threw it, and I jumped in and went after my kayak because it was only out there about 8 foot, and I went to swimming real hard, and I swim going full force, and bam, a log hit me right here in the sternum. That was under the water, and I didn't see it. It scared me half to death because it was under the water and I couldn't see it. Plus it knocked the air out of me and I choked and I almost drowned. I made it back to the land, got my PDF on and all my stuff, and then went around, and it ended up coming to the side, and it was pointless for me to jump in anyway. So I said all that to say, be careful, because them hidden logs in the water be kind of sneak up on you. Anyway, I love doing these little videos and sharing them. It makes me feel good, and to share all this beautiful nature with some other people too. But we're going to see if we can't get right down to the river down there by the boat dock because I want my wife to see some rocks and stuff. And we'll see if there's a trail over here that leads down to the river. If for whatever reason video kicks off, because it's always doing different stuff, hit that like and subscribe, and I'll share a part 2 to this if something happens down here and it goes off beforehand so you can see the rest of the video. Thanks for watching, and have a wonderful rest of your day if it goes off. If not, I'll show another part here in a minute. Well, I walked back over by the sign. You got the tree hanging out the bank over here over the river, and this seems to be, I mean, I could get down there. I've done it many times growing up in the strip hills. But that seems to be the very only treacherous trail to get down to the edge right here. And you could swim out to the gravel bar and hang out and chill. No problem at all. It'd take a little bit to get down there. It's not for the faint of heart, for sure. That's a good 12 foot down to the water, maybe 15 feet. But anyway, you get to be agile and jump down there and get out. You could swim. And so I don't know if I could do that. But I was going to go over here because there's a cut back in this edge. And I was going to see if there's a trail. Usually there's a trail that would be for some easier river. I think it probably was easier, or that was a better trail back behind us that I just showed you. But the floods this year, we had rained a whole day. Like 2 different rains. One filled up half the 5-gallon bucket, and then the other rain filled it all the way to the top. So you can imagine that was a lot of rain. And all that water coming out of the hills just really is crazy. And I thought there might be a trail cutting down there, but there is not. I did see a service road back up here, but it said service road only, and there's a building up there, so I just saw it a minute ago through the trees, so I don't know, but we're going to go back down to the boat ramp, and if the video stays on, then I'll show you what's down at the boat ramp in a minute, because I really wanted to get the wife and I into the water. It's 85 here today. It's it's March 20th in southern Missouri, and it's 85 degrees. It's probably going to be closer to 90, and later this week it's going to be up to 92. So we'll see if we can get to the boat ramp. If she cuts off, you know the drill.